and his controversial thing right now is burning
banks. Paintings of burning banks. Now, I mean, as a lover of art history, I mean, it always brings me back to Magritte and the painting of a pipe, and then in French he wrote, "This is not a pipe." You know, like, this is not a fire. This is not a crime. This is just, I guess a political statement.
Do you still teach?
Yes.
You mentioned you teach.
I teach at the Art Center College of Design. I've been teaching there for about 10 years now.
What do you like about teaching?
The feeling that I'm really getting across a fundamental essential of what image making is, whether it's painting or digital or whatever. The simpler that I can make it to them what a picture is, then the more that they're able to sort of find their own creativity. Some people just get so lost in rendering or lighting or whatever, and it's all just lights and darks.
How did you find the Hive? How did you
just like I find everything, it's just random. When I met Nathan, it just opened up such a community of other artists. Like, Nathan did this, I could never do this. And but there are people that can, and when you meet them, then they help out people like me who don't really know how to do that. Like I otherwise I'd just be at home or painting, whatever.
Right.
Well, I'll just die, and the postman will find me, and from the stink, and there'll be all these amazing paintings.
So we saw you at the Erotica show. If you had to choose which gets your juices going more, erotica or politically inspired art?
I mean, it's obvious. Which gets my juices flowing? That would be erotica. Political art. I mean, I wish we didn't have to make political art.
Right. But as an artist, you are.
Is there any Greek political art? They just celebrated the body.
What does the future hold for Alex Schaefer in art?
We're trying to keep busy.
So we're in the group Feminality show. These are couples that do art together.
We are here with Scott Griffin, one of the newer artists here at the Hive, and I would just like to ask you, Scott, what do you love the most about the Hive? This is a very wonderful, unique location that we just discovered not too long ago. We're wondering what you love about the Hive here.
You just answered half of it right there. It is very unique.
Yes.
And for me, it's opportunity. On a humble level, it gives anybody a chance to step in and have a moment. And what you do with it is yours to do it.
What I love the most about the Hive is all of the artists. This is a collaboration of a whole bunch of creative people. Sometimes when you're a creative person, it makes you feel like you're the only person in the world that thinks a certain way. And it's helpful to be around others that maybe if they don't think exactly like you, they have an idea of how you feel.
Special love for the Hive.
I love the Hive. Nathan is awesome. Nathan's a good friend. I hang out with the dude. We go to shows sometimes and hang out, just bob our heads, And I love the Hive. I love what he's doing for, artists, and I love how he's nurturing, just up-and-coming artists or well-known artists. Also, I'd like to maybe shout out too to LC from ThinkSpace. He's awesome as well, man. Like, I love what they're doing with the whole art scene in LA and how they're really helping out. You know.
That's
I
right.
appreciate it. Love you, Nathan, the Hive.
That's right.
Love you guys.
Where I'm from, it's like to me, there's like two places where like the heart of the art is at. It's either New York or Los Angeles.
Okay.
And LA, maybe it's a West Coast bias. I don't know, but it seems like LA is a little bit. It's on it, like fingers on the pulse. And Nathan here, he has his fingers on the pulse.
Sometimes I change the names.
Oh, you do?
Like each show.
Perfectly
No.
fine.
But it has been called hybrids. These trees have mutated into these dragon-like creatures.
Right.
So they are trees, but they walk around. They're living creatures. And cause destruction wherever they go.
Is there a name for this piece?
Well, it's called maturation. These characters are growing, forming into adults.
So you said you were concerned. Your concern is about the environment. Is that what your art is mostly about?
It is, and maybe not even consciously. I think these things are popping up in my work, and I'm just kind of going with it right now, exploring it, and seeing where it takes me.
Yeah.
Really.